Okay. Hey guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, we do tarot readings, kind of like my little family I'm trying to build over here. So, sit back, relax, check out a video, like, subscribe, and with that being said, um, oh, before I start, I also do personal readings. You can contact me. All of that info is in the description box below. Now we can start. Okay, so I'm gonna do Nicki Minaj. She just released a single, Red Ruby to Sleeves. So we've been introduced to a new rap alter ego, Red Ruby, right? And her wig was so cute, that pink and red half and half, super cute. But yeah, and I just figured, why not? Let's check in on Nicki and see what she's been up to. Okay, I did not pre-shuffle for her, but I did calibrate to her energy. When I will say this, when I calibrate to celebrities' energies and call for their spirit guides, it's very rare that their spirit guides are just like super cool. Um, Nikki's, they are like so warm, like they feel very familial, and I like that energy. Um, you know who else's spirit guides were really cool? Chris Brown. Like they were so sweet and welcoming, and I love that because I'm not you know friends of these celebrities that I pull on, so I don't want their ancestors to feel any type of way that I'm trying to tap into their energy. I do it very with the utmost respect, and I'm not trying to be rude or bring that bad vibes to them, or so the fact that they feel very warm and welcoming is kind of important to me, and thank you um for that. Okay, i'm I'm doing like a lot. This video is going to be long because the um the questions that I have, they're pretty lengthy. I want to go into detail. I don't want the barbs coming for me. I want to do this the right way for her fans and anyone that's curious out there. Um, my spirit guides, they wanted me to use a new deck for her, my Golden Girls deck. They want this when I start asking about the rap girlies and their beef going on. They want me to use that deck. So I brought it out. That's my second time using it. So yeah. Comment down below if you guys have listened to the new single yet. Um as of today, it's 3 a.m. on the 7th. I have not checked it out yet, but I heard like really good things. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Was that for me, Spirit? I'll put that aside. I feel like also everything that I say, of course, I have to do my disclaimer. My readings are all alleged. Please don't come for me or anything of that nature. Anybody that knows Nicki, or if Nicki herself, if you happen to come across this video, is it raining? I think it's raining. If you happen to come across this video, Nicki, please do not take any offense. Ooh. Okay, all right. Please don't take any offense to anything that I'm going to say. It's purely entertainment. Tarot readings are pure speculation. You know, you take what resonates with you, and you leave what doesn't. So, yes, with that being said, let's start with an energy check. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross, and that was the Page of Rods that jumped out at me. So, please don't let it snow again. I cannot wait to move. Living in the Northeast it's great, but I hate the snow. Hate it. I can do without it, for sure. Okay, Spirit, Nicki Minaj, what's her current energy right now, Spirit? Can we tap in, please, and thank you? Page of Pentacles. It's a lot of page energy. Wheel of Fortune. And 3, 2, what is this? Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups. Okay, 1. All right, okay, thank you. Let's go. Boy, oh boy. And again, I'm doing the Celtic Cross for this right now, just to get, you know, what's going on with her currently. So we have the Tower. She's going through change. The Tower is upright, by the way. Empress, the Emperor, 3 of Rods, the Lovers, the 10 of Swords. Oh boy. This is definitely about her marriage. Yeah. Yeah, this is about her marriage. She may be going through some marital issues right now. I would kind of speculate divorce. Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Six of Rods, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So pretty much what I'm getting right now, this is her marriage. Absolutely, indefinitely. This energy here is, she's figuring out a way. Okay, let's start with the Celtic Cross. So she's in her Tower energy right now. So a lot of change going on, reevaluating, figuring out her next moves. This Nine of Cups is crossing her. And if you're familiar with this Nine of Cups is just not, it's, I'm getting, she's kind of like getting a wake up call, like everything is just not the same. And it feels like with this Empress card, everything was good until she got pregnant. Maybe having her son made her realize the current uh like her current situation regarding her marriage is this something I want my son to see, or is this something I want, him to grow up in? I guess their energy is not good. He so with that being said, this Three of Rods, she's definitely planning on how to leave. Which is sad. I don't like when families break up. That's never something that you're rooting for people to divorce or people to break up, especially once they become a familial unit. You never want, kids being, separated or anything like that. So this is just kind of sad for Papa Bear. It's good that it's happening while he's young and he's not quite cognizant of what's going on. Um, but she's trying to figure out now, like, how can I leave? Money is the issue. Ooh. Almost like he might take her for everything she got. He's costing her money. That's the thing. And I think she's kind of waking up to it. Like, I'm hearing she lost opportunities once people got wind of who her husband is and his background. Once it became publicized, people definitely cut ties with her, and she lost out on business dealings or future business opportunities with that. And she kind of thought, like, not thought that it was okay, but it was fine up until she got pregnant. And then now her son is getting older, and her main thing is trying to, with this Page of Pentacles and this Ten of Cups, build a foundation for him. Everything is about her son right now. And with this Wheel of Fortune card, she's trying to build or set a good foundation for him to make sure, that they're okay. I also see that Tower moment. It could also be her talking about music, but we'll get into that. I think retiring or taking a step back from music, that could be another thing, but that's another question that we'll get to later. But she's definitely reevaluating everything money wise and her future, her son's future, and leaving her husband. He's definitely going to try and take her to the bank. Try not to clean her out, but it can get messy. Spirit, did they sign a prenup? Just give me 2 cards. Did they sign a prenup? Mm. Oh, the Star and Justice. King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is behind it, and the Nine of Rods. I'm getting no. Yeah, she didn't. They didn't sign a prenup. Or if they did, it's not ironclad. She really married him for love. She really married this man for love. Yes, something about if they did sign a prenup. I'm getting yes with this Justice card, but with this Fool card right next to it, and this Nine of Rods, and this King of Pentacles, it's not ironclad. He might walk away with a nice chunk. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes the route of claiming that she introduced him to this lifestyle, like upkeep of lifestyle. When most people get, what is that? King of Cups. Yeah, she married for love. She's happy with him, or she was. He definitely fulfills her emotionally. Kind of like, okay, thank you, Spirit. So they're saying the Fool. She kind of, the thing that um kind of drew her to her husband is the fact that he knew her like he knows Onika pre money, pre fame, stardom, all of that. He knows Anika from Jamaica Queens. And that was something she kind of missed because people often, okay, this is what her spirit guides are telling me. And this happens with a few celebrities I often pull for. Their rap persona or their their celebrity persona is very different than what family and close friends know. So Nicki Minaj and Onika are two totally different people. Like Nicki Minaj is a character, and then there's Onika, and he kind of this Justice card, this Eight of Swords, Four of Cups. Yeah, so that's what kind of drew her to him. That he knows Onika and he's with her for her, and but I could see him flipping it, that kind of how you hear in divorce proceedings, that it's usually the woman or the purser that makes less money would say, like, you introduced me to this lifestyle, and we've been together X amount of years. You introduced me to this lifestyle, and now I can't just go back to being plain Jane. He might use that in some sort of way. She feels kind of trapped. She feels trapped. Like she can't get out. It's gonna cost her. Like it's gonna happen with this Justice card, but she's gonna pay for it either financially or mentally. Like, it's not going to be easy on her. She kind of feels like something's missing. Like, everything is not what it seems. Absolutely. Something's up. So, I think one of my questions was, yeah, her marriage, pretty much. So, Spirit, if we can we tap in? What's up with her and her husband? Jesus. That's too many. That is way too many. What's up with her and her husband? I did like read somewhere that people had come on, Spirit. This is way too much, Spirit. They're giving me like massive amount of cards. Okay, alright, because Three of Rods, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Hierophant. He's childish. That's what he is. This, the Fool, again. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, two. Is he cheating? This is weird right here. He might be cheating or had infidelity is a thing. So, wait, let me put it down how it was presented to me. Presented to you guys. Okay, that's how it was when it. So, in the middle, this is Kenneth right here, and he's juggling. You see, he's juggling two things. So, on one side, that's, the family. Him, her, and Papa Bear, right? That's his family on one side. And then on the other side is the lovers. Infidelity is a thing. Yeah. I feel like someone told her or she found out. Why is he cheating? Come on. Yeah, everything is not what it seems. Page of Pentacles at the bottom and the Sun. Queen of Swords. That's Nicki. Death. Yeah, there was a change. I think she's the Queen of Swords, but she's also the Queen of Rods. He gets groupies based on who he is. Being Nicki Minaj's husband gets him bitches. And it's something, it's kind of an ego thing. Like, this is so strange and fucking corny. Excuse my language. If there's kids in the room and you're watching this out loud. But this is this is so corny. He gets women flock to him because he presents as the King of Pentacles. They assume, oh, you Nicki Minaj's man, you her husband, you got money, so I can fuck with you, right? It's not what it seems. Five of Pentacles. He don't really have money. So are you kidding me? Nine of Rods. They fight a lot about that. Yeah, they fight a lot about that. So his thing is that's how women see him, and he's okay being seen as her husband, as Nicki Minaj's husband, and not as Kenneth Petty, because to the outside, she's rich, so you should be rich, or you should have some money, or something like that. And then when they actually mess with him, they realize that's not what it is. Like, he doesn't have access to the money. Like, so when women find that out, they kind of like, it becomes an issue now of like, she's arguing with him, Nikki's arguing with him as like, you fucking all these bitches and they think you got money, but you really broke, nigga. Like, I'm the one with the money. You have money because of me. Like, when they argue, she kind of also, so he's intimidated by the fact that she makes money. And when they argue, okay, yeah. So he's something changed in the relationship. I think he probably got with her for this very reason. I feel like it was genuine. But she took it as genuine, which is why the Fool card kept falling out the deck and kept appearing. He got with her under false pretenses, basically. So she's taking it as, here's this guy, he knew me back when I didn't have much, so the love should be genuine, the connection should be genuine, right? And he's getting with her like, oh, I'm gonna get my clout up because that's my wife. And he's still doing him, and women are flocking to him now because he has jewelry, he has the money, seemingly, right? And people think, oh, if you're her husband, you have access to the money. But then when they start messing with him, or when you know they come to the realization that no, he doesn't have the money, she's really the one with the money, or he doesn't have access to her money, then nobody wants to mess with him anymore. So it kind of takes a hit to his ego, and that, along with him not being genuine in the first place, it it definitely comes out. She's very masculine. So when they bump heads, what is his sign? She's a Sagittarius, but she comes off. People think he's the King of Pentacles, but she's really the King of Pentacles, right? She comes off as the Queen of Swords, so she's very masculine. Which I would probably think so. because she's a woman in a male dominated industry, the music, the rap game, right? So she has to be masculine in that sense, but she can't really turn it off. So when they bump heads, that's also her masculine side coming out. And since I really don't want to say this disrespectfully, she is more of a man than he is. Rather, she gets shit done, business wise. She's on her shit. She makes the money. She brings, she's the provider. And um that kind of emasculates him in a way to where she shows up as the king of pentacles and he shows up as the knight of pentacles. So that kind of in his head gives him reason to knock her down a few pegs by cheating on her, really. And it's a mess all over the place because now he feels emasculated in the home. So he steps out going, out there, and the women are flocking to him thinking that he's this king of pentacles and he has all this money because he's Nicki Minaj's husband. But then when they fuck with him, in truth and all reality, he doesn't have the money, as he's putting on. So I don't know if April 7th, he's in Aries. Yeah. They would usually, Aries and Sagittarius, they got married in 2019. And what, Papa Bear was born the next year, 2020 or 2021. 2020. Kind of 11 months after, okay, after they were married. That makes sense. Their relationship definitely changed when Papa Bear was born. Now, not at the exact moment he was born, but I would say within the last year and a half to 2 years probably, because he's 2. So yeah, within the last year, their relationship has changed. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah. When this Ten of Rods, it's like the person is leaving. When he does leave, he's going to take things with him, probably money. And that's going to be a hit on her mental health, definitely. Probably not exactly what he takes. Like the money, she's probably going to think I could make that back. But it's going to take a toll on her when he leaves, because he's going to be gunning to hurt her. Like, all of this, they're telling me it's under false pretenses why he started the relationship. He wasn't banking on the gravy train to end. So once this relationship pans out the way I see it's going to happen, he's going to make it hard for her. He's thinking monetarily. Like, I am going to be entitled to a certain amount of change. I don't even think he's going to go for like joint custody or anything. Like, she's a great mom. Like, he's not even going to go there. He's going to go after the money. He wants to make sure I'm going to be set for life. Like, how dare you leave me? Like, I'm entitled, you know. I wouldn't. Okay, they're telling me he might, not him, but yeah, law of the magician, law of attraction. Okay, two things at once. They're telling me that he might, some like secrets might also come out, but not from him, but like someone he's affiliated with might come out and say something about her, something personal. So that could be a thing. But he attract law of attraction, the magician. I wonder how did they meet? He kind of manifested this Eight of Swords is coming out. He definitely manifested this relationship. I'm hearing he caught her at the wrong time. Yeah. She was vulnerable when they kind of linked up. Is he a narcissist? Love bombing. That's what I'm hearing. This definitely is going to be 2 parts. Yeah. Because I'm not even nowhere near scratch the surface. Oh my God. Whew. Okay. Okay, let's go into this other. No, I'm gonna finish this video. Let's do the Nicki hate train. Okay, what? Okay, first off, did a music exec start the Nicki hate train? Who started this? I've read multiple blogs that a music executive started, trying to blackball her, basically. That allegedly this is how the Nicki hate train started. And a long time ago. So it's years in the making, right? We're just seeing, how it started. Like what the public is seeing is like the results of all these years in the making of actions finally working, her taking the hiatus, her coming back, getting back to music, all of that. Now people love her, she's getting all these awards, yada yada yada, right? Cool. This started, I'm getting back when she first popped up on the music scene, that she didn't sign with this, or she didn't want to collab or work with a particular music exec. And eventually, the person climbed the ranks in the music industry, and now they're gunning for her as, some sort of way. Allegedly, this person is also the person that signed Cardi B. So whoever that is, you guys do the Googles, connect the dots, whatever. This music exec had a hand in making sure that Cardi B would be indefinitely Nicki's competition, right? As far as another marketable social, likable female rapper, right? Who, so let's ask that. Did a music exec start this Nicki hate train? Right? So, whew, I'll take it. Okay. Queen of Swords, the Death, the Magician, Betrayal, the Hangman, the Four of Swords. That's a yes. So what I take from this Queen of Swords is Nicki. She is definitely the Queen of Swords when it comes to, that is the side of her that has to deal with the industry. She comes off as the Queen of Swords. So I'm going to go in the book and read what the Queen of Swords is to you. So I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see. All right. The sword in the queen's hand represents her quick wits and her sharp tongue. The widow, like other women in difficulty, continues bravely despite her loss. Her keen intelligence and cool, logical approach make her appear aloof, right? So she's also analytical, blunt, harsh, and honest, right? So you can say all of these things describes Nicki. Her aloofness, people have said, she is not a girl's girl. She doesn't want, or she has not linked up with other female rappers to work with them, to collab with them, just to give them props and, play nice, all the industry politics. She's not with that. So this is definitely Nicki, right? Kind of always in defense mode, ready to go. Her sharp tongue, that could also be, her wordplay, rapping, blunt, harsh, honest. I can see that this is her. Someone that's, they're not here to fuck around, right? They come here for business. It is what it is, right? So, Death and the Magician. So, death is not actually death, it means change. And the Magician, this is my law of attraction, making shit happen card, right? Someone definitely tried to change the trajectory of the female rap game or the industry, right? As far as female rappers are concerned. Someone definitely tried to change that. So now it goes to, what is this? The Ten of Swords, right? 10 meaning completion, right? So it definitely happened. And I would feel that there was some betrayal at some point, people turning their backs against her, because this is someone that's trying, to stop her shine, stop her greatness, right? So I'm pretty sure there was some betrayal in some parts. And people, just, I okay, we'll talk about that. What I'm about to say. The Four of Swords. This is my actual death card. In certain instances, but this also means what is the word? Like stalemate. Stopping. What is it? Like hitting a wall almost in your growth, right? So that's that. And then the Hangman is also kind of, it can be interpreted. Also, like the Four of Swords, very what the hell is this? Stalemate energy, kind of. I cannot. There's a specific word that I want to use, and I cannot find it for the life of me. But yeah, let's go to the book and let's see. Yes, a period of rest, basically. So yes, reevaluating a situation, just kind of pausing, taking a step backwards, kind of just, like figuring, everything out, what's going on. This is definitely speaking on her hiatus, as and there was a point in time where she, did a social media hiatus. She wasn't online. I think she deactivated her Instagram. She wasn't on Twitter, any of that. And then the Eight of Cups is on the bottom. So everything is not what it seems. I'm pretty sure that's what she learned in her hiatus. This the hate train kind of made her realize, like, oh, people that I thought were for me, or people that I thought were in my corner, actually are not. It kind of gave her a reassessment of the industry, of everything around her. The King of Cups. This is definitely an exec, a guy. King of Swords. I would even say it might be a team of men. Six of Rods. Two more. The Ten of Cups. That means it happened. They were successful. And the Seven of Rods. So, yeah, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, it definitely, she lost out on money. They were successful. People just were not fucking with her at this point. And she lost out on money. I kind of want to stop the video right here. This is going to be an hour long anyway. So, yeah. Why? Okay, Spirit. So now that we know there was someone, or a team rather, this team didn't want Nicki Minaj, to be the queen of rap. Why? Why did this music exec do this? What was his outcome? What did he hope happen? Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so this is the Nine of Rods, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, the King of Rods, and the Three of Swords. Okay, this is confirming basically the theory that I thought with this Devil card. If the Hierophant pops out, I'm going to lose my shit. The Empress, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God. Y'all, this is confirming the theory, basically. This man or this team of people, it's probably Queen of Rods. Yeah, okay. It's probably a team of people, aka a record label of some sort. A label or a management group or a management company. But At the top, there's a guy. There's a guy, the king of what the fuck was he? Jesus. He might have been the king of cups. I think he was the king of cups. He's at the top, so it's like a pyramid, right? And then he has like his minions at the bottom. With this devil and this Hierophant card, this is the industry. Look at this devil card. It's the devil, and then it's the people attached by chains at the bottom, right? Usually, people will often refer to the music industry as like slavery, like the chains. And then the Hierophant card is an organization of some sort. This is the music industry. This guy, for whatever reason, okay, so that's confirming. This guy, or this team rather, was fucking gunning for her over money. I'm pretty sure she turned them down. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. And she's the Empress. So they saw that she was a fucking star. And ooh. Okay, Spirit. This is what Spirit is saying. The Empress. They knew that she was gonna be a fucking star, right? So they're like, we need her on our team. Somebody reach out to her. We need her on our fucking team. We're gonna go far with her as our artist. She's going to make us millions and millions of dollars. So they approach Nicki, right? Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is probably a lawyer, right? And they kick it to her, right? They're like, hey, Nicki, right? We want you on our team, right? We think you can make us money. We're going to make you even more money. We'll be great together, right? She went back and she thought about the situation, and clearly she didn't go with it. So now this man and this team of people, they're fucking pissed. They're like, oh, we're the fucking best. And she want to sign to Lil Wayne? That's who she wants to sign to? This another man who signed a man who signed under another man who signed under another man. We wanted to make her a boss and she didn't want to pick us. How fucking dare she, right? This is what's happening, right? So they're like, she's not going to work with us. She's against us. She's now our competition. But they took it way too fucking far at this point. Six of Cups. Two of Swords. Page of Cups. The Lovers. The Sun. Two of Swords. This is Cardi. Doesn't even know it. They get someone else. This Page of Cups, they probably signed. They tried to get someone to do it before, and it didn't go the way they expected. This is going to be an hour long, and then I'm going to have to do a part 2. But basically, they got someone first to do it. Cardi wasn't their first pick at all. She wasn't their first pick. She probably wasn't even their second or their third pick. They had a string of people and a string of things to do to bring her down, right? Knock her down peg by peg by peg by peg, right? So it probably would have started with no Grammys for her, right? No fucking Grammys for you. Yeah, we get it. You're a great rapper. Yeah, we get it. Your fans fucking love you. No Grammys. You don't want to play politics with us? No Grammys, right? Then it probably was Billboard and charting issues, right? You're not charting as much. So now they're doing all these things to try and convince the public that she's not popping like she really is. Even though she's still selling out shows and arenas and ticket sales and all of that, and her streams are fucking through the roof. You you're not popping like you really are because you're not working with us, right? So we thought you were a star, but you're not really a star because you're not fucking with us, right? So this is how it is. Now they probably get a underground rapper. We'll pay you $250,000 if you diss Nicki. Diss her. It'll create some buzz for your project. We'll pay you $250,000, and we'll send you to work with another exec, right? We'll hook you up with like a record deal with my friend, right? That doesn't work. Either the person was like, I'm not gonna diss her, or the diss didn't even create the buzz that they thought, right? Because she's a star. She's a star, right? Cardi is up on the charts. They're like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just try and make another her and try to outcast her. So they thought they could make another Nicki Minaj, right? But like I said in the Alexis Ware video, when someone possesses something that they can't buy or they can't get themselves, something that's in you, like it's it's gifted in you, like you were born with it, and they can't possess that and they want it, that's dangerous, right? So this is what's going on. The person that she was meant for stardom. Nicki was meant to be a star regardless. And these people, they think they can just create another natural born star, but it doesn't work that way, right? So enter Cardi. Cardi's entering the picture. She's an upcoming rapper, right? Let's sign her to a deal, right? This is what the guy is thinking, or the organization. Let's sign her to a deal. So they signed her to a deal under false pretenses, right? Make a partnership with her, the lover's card, and make her another star, right? But really, it's under false pretenses. She's stuck in this contract now because you started this. You signed this contract, right, as one thing when it really was another. You thought they were, why am I pulling on Cardi's energy? And I know this is a Nicki reading, but this kind of plays into Cardi's reading as well, which I will also do. That's coming up. But I know the Barbs don't want to hear that, but we'll get to it, right? She was signed under false pretenses, thinking, we believe in you. And they probably did believe in her talent. You're marketable, you're relatable to the people, you're a star. You're meant to be in front of people. We can make it happen, right? But it was also to make sure that Nicki's light was dimmed. The real issue here is that these these labels automatically put them against one another instead of letting both women independently shine. They signed Cardi under the false pretense that there can only be one queen of rap, queen of hip hop. And Nicki's getting old. She's about to retire. We can just get somebody else, push her out, and make another, right? Since she doesn't want to work with us, since she doesn't want to rub shoulders with us and abide by the rap industry politics, we'll just push her out and make another queen of hip hop for ourselves, right? And that's why Cardi was signed. And maybe it could have been that they believed that she was an actual star, but they put them against each other for the sole purpose that these two women cannot shine at the same time. And it's totally not true. They cannot exist in the same spaces. One of them has to go. And that's completely far from the truth because as we see now, they're both now making music and they can occupy the same spaces. They have two totally different demographics, you know. And I think now that the Nicki hate train is coming to an end, the industry is starting to see that now. There can actually be more than one rap star, female rap star. They can all exist in the same space because each one is unique. They bring something different to the table. Therefore, they have different demographics. Rap is not a cookie cutter, um, it's not a cookie cutter genre. And instead of letting women of color shine, I don't want to make this into like a social justice thing. I really don't. I'm getting tired. It's almost 4 in the morning. I don't want to turn this into a race thing or social justice or anything like that. I don't, but I'm just saying women of color are just not cookie cutter. It's just not one. We don't exist just one way. And I feel like music is a spectrum. Female rap is a spectrum. And I feel like Nicki taking that hiatus was necessary, not only for her, but for the rap industry, because in that space of her hiatus, we got other rap artists, female rap artists, to make music. And then once she came right back, those women still had to exist. And so did Nicki. And now you can listen to Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and the City Girls and Meg the Stallion and there not be any issue with it because each artist and each woman is unique in her own way. She brings something different. And yes, you can listen to all of them at the same time, and you can also only listen to one. It's literally a spectrum. And I feel like that's where these industry people failed to realize that although Nicki has been dominating for so long, this, she, it was, how can I say this? I'm going to say this in the video and then I'll make a part two. We'll talk about the rap girls and the beef. I'm going to end this on this note. Her hiatus had to happen for her mentally, right? I feel like in that time, she really, got to sit back, work on herself, be a mom, get married, do all the things that she wanted to do and really give us the time to miss her, you know, while at the same time, other girls got to shine. And yes, we're living in a special time because who knows when there will be another Nicki Minaj or someone of that caliber again. Like we are literally witnessing history being made. A woman that can dominate a genre of music for this long, going this hard, and being unstoppable in a way, but also at the same time making room so other women can exist. Like the women that are coming up in the rap industry, all have Nicki's influence written all over it. As Nicki has Lil Kim's influence, but it's completely different from like Little Kim crawled so Nicki can walk, so the new rap girlies can fucking fly. Like literally, period. That's how I see it. And she broke barriers and kicked down doors, whereas Little Kim entered the room, right? She entered the room, was able to mingle and coexist with the men in the rap industry and make a name for female rappers that are really about their shit, right? Whereas Nicki came in and was like, oh yeah, not only did I get in the room, I'm kicking down the fucking door. I'm opening the windows. I'm breaking this glass ceiling, right? To where she can compete side by side and be respected as a just a rapper that is a woman, not a female rapper. And then now the rap girls can do whatever. They can be a mogul, or if they only want to stick to rap. Like she made that happen. And I feel like while these industry people tried to break her down, they just made her legacy that much better. And they're upset about it. And I would be too. That's what happens when you go against the universe. She was meant to be a star regardless. And I feel like when she hangs up her rapping career, when she puts that to the side and is like, I'm done rapping, she's such a creative that she's going to create in other areas. I wouldn't be surprised if she starts her own label, or she goes into acting or producing, or um more voice acting. But when someone's destined, it literally no one can go against what's meant for you. And Nicki is literally living proof of that. So I will stop here, and I will see you guys in part 2, where I get a little bit more in depth with the rap beef amongst the rap girlies. How does Nicki feel about, her fan base and her legacy, and if more children are coming, and I think that's it. Um oh, and about the album and more music questions and her legacy. We'll get into all of that. So yeah, I will see you guys in part 2 to Nicki Minaj's reading, and I love you guys. Bye.